to the Goop Masterclass. My name's Hannah and I'm part of the MECCAversity education team. At Mecca, we have an incredible learning platform which connects our store teams and our brands to bring them the most in-depth and up-to-date information so that our hosts and our specialists can bring products to life in store. Today, we're giving you a little piece of that platform in our very first MECCAversity Masterclass. We are taking you through all things Goop. We're going to tell you about the brand story, some hero ingredients, skincare routines to address different skin types, and also some tips and tricks on application. We're going to introduce you to some of our MECCAversity experts, as well as two of our incredible skin specialists that you might recognise from our Melbourne stores. So we've got a lot to cover today, so let's get started. So to kick off, let's meet our very first MECCAversity expert, Lucy Shaw, who's going to tell us more about the Goop brand story.
Hi, my name is Lucy Shaw and I work in the MECCAversity education team. I'm here to introduce you to Goop. So today we know Goop for their skincare products which are on the Mecca shelves, but prior to that, Goop actually started off as content. So it all began as beauty and lifestyle content that was written up in a newsletter that started way back in 2008. So being a content brand with many writers and contributors and beauty editors behind the brand, there was a bit of a niche that was discovered for products that are luxurious, efficacious, but also conscious in their ingredients and formulation. And this white space and niche within the market is what really propelled forward the need for skincare products that met all of those needs. So not only do the products need to be efficacious and high performance, but the actual user experience and applying the products also needs to feel good. It's all about enjoying the products as you're using them. We know now more than ever, the more that we take care of ourselves, the better we'll feel. So Goop define clinical as formulations that are consciously created with ingredients that are good for your skin and leaving out ingredients that are not. So a clinical trial is a test that Goop put all of their products through. So what they do is they use a third party which has no bias towards the products or the brand, and they test on a diverse group of people aged between 30 to 60 to understand if they saw results and get their feedback on the products. They also test on how the products felt on the skin, how enjoyable they were to use, because that's also really important. Firstly, Goop believe that sustainability should not be a buzzword. They believe that sustainability should actually be a standard that is upheld within all practices. Today they are semi-sustainable, making a concerted effort towards becoming fully sustainable, including all of their supply chain partners in the near future. They have begun to introduce 100% recyclable packaging, and they have the goal of becoming 100% fully sustainable by the end of 2023. All Goop products are made in the United States with the exception of the dry body brush, which is made in China. So the beauty editors really have their finger on the pulse when it comes to trends and industry insights. So they are often really driving forward all of the new product innovations and making sure that Goop are constantly coming up with exciting and compelling products to share with our customers. So now you know a little bit more about Goop and the brand story and what makes them so unique and why we have them on the shelves here at Mecca. Bye!
Thanks so much, Lucy. Now let's meet our in-house skincare expert, Erin, who's going to tell us about some hero ingredients and how they benefit our skin. So Erin, as a skincare expert, you must love taking a deep dive into ingredients lists, getting really involved. Tell us, what do you find the most exciting about Goop formulations?
Well, Hannah, I have to say there is so much to love about the Goop products, but what I find most compelling is that you have this really beautiful synergistic blend of active, tried, true and tested ingredients formulated alongside a whole host of botanical extracts. So what you get are these products that are really well-rounded and deliver really visible, tangible results on the skin, while also nurturing and protecting the skin in the process.
Amazing. So Erin, talk us through some of the hero ingredients that Goop use and what they can do for our skin.
Well, the great news is that Goop formulates with so many ingredients that I know I look for, our customers look for, and definitely our teams look for when they're searching for a new skincare product in particular. So the first would have to be glycolic acid, a fond friend of us all.
Yes.
So the reason why glycolic acid is such a great ingredient throughout the Goop lineup is it's an alpha hydroxy acid, meaning it exfoliates the skin by loosening bonds between dead skin cells. So basically you get this really refined, smooth and radiant complexion. So the next ingredient that we will find threaded throughout the whole Goop range is hyaluronic acid. And I think, again, this is a really familiar ingredient to a lot of us. And the reason why hyaluronic acid is so important in a formulation is it's actually a naturally occurring molecule in our skin. It does naturally deplete over time and with environmental exposure. And the reason why it's so important to apply hyaluronic acid topically to the skin is it actually naturally starts to deplete over time and with environmental exposure. So when we see hyaluronic acid in skincare formulations, we're able to rebuild the hydration in the skin, and the result is a really firm, radiant and bouncy skin. So next, let's talk about Kakadu plum. And I'm really fond of this ingredient because it is actually an Australian native ingredient. And again, you will see Australian Kakadu plum threaded throughout the assortment for Goop. And Kakadu plum is actually nature's most abundant source of vitamin C. There's actually over 100 times more vitamin C found in Kakadu plum than in an orange. So that's compelling in itself. And the vitamin C found in Kakadu plum provides an antioxidant protection to the skin. So it imparts this really healthy radiance, evens out the skin tone, and also helps to firm the complexion. And it also provides daily antioxidant protection. Okay, so last and by no means least, we have to talk about L-ascorbic acid. And L-ascorbic acid is a form of vitamin C, and it's actually the most clinically validated form of vitamin C that we find in skincare formulations. And what makes this ingredient so special and so beneficial to the skin in particular is that it helps to stimulate collagen and elastin synthesis, which in the long term is going to result in a really firm and bouncy skin. And it also helps to even out the skin tone and clarify any inconsistencies in the skin.
So Erin, as someone with their finger on the skincare pulse, what do you think is the next big ingredient in skincare?
Well, Hannah, I have to say an ingredient that I'm really excited about and does feature in the Goop assortment is bakuchiol. And what I love about this ingredient is it's actually a botanical extract that has a retinol-like effect on the skin. So what does this mean? It helps to boost the firmness of the complexion. It provides antioxidant protection against environmental pollutants, and it also helps to even out the skin tone.
Well, thank you so much for answering all my questions, Erin.
That is my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
So now you've learned a bit more about Goop and what makes the brand so special, let's have a look at some of the products in action. We have 3 skincare specialists who are going to talk you through their go-to Goop products.
Hi, my name is Betty and I'm one of the skin specialists from Mecca Cosmetica Melbourne store, and I'm here to talk to you about my nighttime skincare routine. My skin is dry and I'm always looking for some hydration, anti-aging and lifting. My customers always ask me, how do I get that glow at home? So I'm going to show you now. Okay, so I've just cleansed my face and I'm ready to exfoliate. I love to exfoliate once a week. A lot of people love it 2 to 3 times, but it depends on your skin type. I'm happy with once a week. I'm going to use the Instant Glow Exfoliator from Goop, which I love because not only is it physical, it's chemical as well, so you feel like you're having an express facial all-in-one. Leaves the skin feeling amazing. You just take a little bit, apply it on the skin and buff gently in circular motions. I love to add a few extra minutes of massaging because there's nothing like stimulating the skin and getting the blood flow going. Helps to infuse all these beautiful ingredients. And you can just add a little bit of water to just give you some more slip so the skin doesn't feel like it's dragging or feeling tight or uncomfortable at any time. You can leave this exfoliator on for a couple of minutes. I think it's 2 to 3 minutes, and then you can remove with a warm cloth, which will prep your skin beautifully for your next phase. I love that this cleanser is a physical and chemical exfoliator all in one with its key ingredient, Kakadu Plum, which leaves the skin bright and radiant. Feeling a little tired lately under the eyes, so I'm just going to go in with my eye cream, the all-in-one nourishing eye cream. I like to use my ring finger for less pressure under the delicate under eyes. The all-in-one nourishing eye cream helps to improve the appearance of fine lines and dark circles with its key ingredient, Schisandra fruit extracts. Now it's time for my moisturiser. I love this moisturiser, the all-in-one moisturiser, because you can use it morning and night. It has a beautiful texture, feels lovely and buttery. A little goes a long way. This moisturiser is filled with plant ceramides and squalane, which is perfect to replenish my dry skin. And that was my nighttime routine.
Kia ora everyone, my name is Lucy and I am from Wellington, New Zealand. So today we're going to be talking through my skincare routine, a little bit about my skin. I am prone to a little bit of excess oil and some breakouts, and I know a lot of my customers are in the same boat. As a little bit of a breakout 101, often those of us who are prone to a little bit more shine throughout the day can be prone to congestion, and that is just because the way a breakout often starts is a little bit of excess oil and dead skin cells. So what we're going to do today is talk you through a routine that's going to target both of those. So I'm just going to pop my headband on. Alrighty, so first step is cleansing, and we're going to use the Goop Jeans Cloudberry Exfoliating Jelly Cleanser. Now, contrary to popular belief, if you have oily skin type, you can definitely still use an oil-based cleanser. And that is because what an oil-based cleanser is going to do is it's going to work to help to break down any of the makeup that you're wearing throughout the day. But because oil attracts oil, it's actually going to help to balance the complexion throughout the day. So if you're prone to oiliness, don't worry, you can absolutely still use an oil-based cleanser. The great thing about this one is also works to exfoliate the skin as well. So some of us who may be prone to congestion, actually exfoliation is one of our best friends, because what it's going to do is it's going to help to lift off any dead skin cells that can end up leading to congestion as well. The ingredients that this cleanser uses is it uses some really great fruit enzymes, but it also has a really beautiful, gentle physical exfoliant that comes from bitter orange peel. And what that's going to do is it's going to help to lift off any of those dead skin cells, and you're going to have that instant feeling of softness and smoothness. And over time, it's going to help to prevent any of that congestion from occurring. So the way I did that is I used about a pea-sized amount, and then using dry hands, I massage it onto a dry face. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of water, and we're going to help to emulsify that. So as I said, if you're nervous about using an oil, don't be, because this is going to be the step where it transforms into a milk. You're definitely not going to feel any kind of oily residue on the skin. It's just going to feel really soft and really clarified. So now that we're all cleansed and we're makeup free, we're going to go in with a toning step. And what this is going to do is going to help to absorb any of that excess sebum, which we know comes through throughout the day, and it's going to help to refine the look of pores. So this is the Detox Malachite and AHA Pore Refining Tonic. And some of the key ingredients in this one is, of course, malachite. And what that's going to do is it's going to help to detoxify the skin. And then you've got a really beautiful combination of AHAs. So what these are is they are chemical exfoliants that are going to help to brighten the skin. They're going to help to lift off any of those dead skin cells that can lead to congestion. And we have a really beautiful combination of glycolic acid, but also phytic acid. The way I'm going to apply that is I'm going to press it into my hands and then all over the complexion. Now, because I am prone to excess sebum all over my complexion, I'm going to apply that everywhere. But if you're prone to maybe more of a combination skin type, or you get breakouts in really specific areas, feel free just to apply it through the T-zone or anywhere that you experience excess shine throughout the day. All right, so final step is moisturizer, and I'm going to use the Goop Glow Lotion. So those of us who are prone to a little bit of excess oil, I tend to say a lotion texture is going to be your best friend, and that's because it feels really weightless on the skin. I'm going to apply 2 pumps all over the complexion. And the reason that I really love this one is because it's high in kakadu plum, which naturally has vitamin C through it. And what that can do is it can actually help to brighten the look of discoloration on the skin that can be left there after a breakout heals. We also have sugarcane derived squalane, which is going to help to regulate the sebum production throughout the day. So as I mentioned, those of us who are prone to a little bit of extra shine, it's going to be great because it's going to nourish your skin without feeling heavy or greasy throughout the day. So that was my clarifying, balancing routine for an oilier skin type. I hope you enjoyed.
Hello, my name is Saida and I am here to show you the secret to my glowing complexion. Alright, so let's start with a clean base. Now I'm back with a clean face and I'm going to get right into my first product. This is the Goop Glow Overnight Peel. It is a 15% glycolic acid with kakadu plum and a mixture of fruit extracts. So this is a staple in my routine as it gently exfoliates, helps to refine and give a smoother, more luminous looking complexion. Alright, so enough from me. I'm going to hand over to Megan O'Neill, Goop Beauty Editor, to show us how to use this.
Hi guys, I'm Megan O'Neill. We have a new product, our Goop Glow Overnight Glow Peel. They come in these sachets. One side is softer. I like to use this side on my face. My skin tends to be dull and uneven. Exfoliating like this really can help. It really tingles. And the other side is a bit more textured. I live in a big city. I get sun damage. Sleep, wash it off. Happy, glowing skin. See you later.
Thank you, Megan. And now it's my turn. All right, so let's get right into it. So the little pad conveniently has a little slot for you to slide your fingers into. There are 2 sides on the pad, a bit more coarser, a bit more smoother. I always recommend going with the smoother side if you've never used the pads before, and I always like to use this side underneath the eye area to avoid any irritation. So let's get into it. I like to take it down the neck and also down the chest. If you find that you have parts of your face with a bit more pigmentation that you would like to clear up, you can flip your pad over to the coarser side and just go right into the face in circular, gentle motions. You don't have to be too rough. And now we're just going to flip over to the coarser side. You can use this side if there is any parts of the skin that you would like to target. As an overnight product, you don't have to rinse this off, but remember, no more than once a week. The first ingredient that comes to mind when talking about brightening complexion is vitamin C. So I'm going to send you guys to Jean Godfrey June from Goop to talk about their vitamin C serum.
If I were going to get one skincare product on Goop.com, this is it. I'm Jean Godfrey June. I'm the beauty director here at Goop. This is a product I have been waiting for a long time. It's Goop Glow, of course, 20% vitamin C, which is a lot, and hyaluronic acid serum. Vitamin C is an ingredient that's great for practically anyone's skin. You could be a teenager, you could be in your 70s. It gives you that glow that is noticeable. Vitamin C on your skin is an antioxidant that helps your body fight free radicals, which break us down and age us. When you think about oxidizing, it's what happens to everything in the world. You know when you cut open an apple and it starts to turn brown, it's oxidizing. That's happening to you and me all day long, every day, unfortunately. Put a little vitamin C on your skin, it stops some of that oxidation process. You look a little better and you feel a little better. The issue with vitamin C is that it's very reactive, meaning that it breaks down very easily. So when you buy a jar of vitamin C product. It'll work, it'll be amazing results for usually maybe about 20% of that jar, and then the rest of the jar, you're not getting the benefit. We've come up with a pretty amazing solution. It's Goop Glow, 20% vitamin C and hyaluronic acid serum. And you'll see we have 2 bottles in here, and just once when you buy it, you're gonna mix these 2 things together, and then the vitamin C serum that you make will be fresh for the whole time that you use it. The first thing we've got is vitamin C powder, and then the second part is a hyaluronic acid serum. It's a moisturizer, and it occurs naturally in your skin. It's pretty magical. The 2 of these together are anybody's skin, gonna make it look better and feel better combination. And then you're just gonna pour all of the serum in to the vitamin C powder. You shake it up. Then you've got your little bottle of vitamin C serum. So you screw on the dropper and put a little in your palms, and then you're just gonna press it into your skin. It feels good. You know you're doing something good for your skin first thing when you wake up. I put it on, and then I'll often maybe wait like 3 minutes or something and put on a moisturizer if you need a moisturizer. So that's our new Goop Glow 20% vitamin C and hyaluronic acid serum. See you later.
I don't need to be convinced anymore. In your package, you'll find there are 2 separate bottles. One will have the L-ascorbic acid powder, and the other one will have the hyaluronic serum. When mixed together, it will make your vitamin C serum. Now I'm going to take a few drops into the palm of my hand, mix 2 hands together, and just press it right into the face. And please don't forget your neck and chest. To seal the deal, I'm going to go in with all-in-one nutrient face oil. This has Bikuchi oil, which is a natural retinol alternative to help with the fine lines, and Kakei oil, which is rich in vitamin A and fatty acids to help soften and nourish the skin. A few drops into the palm, mix them together. It is a nice soft texture. It's not too heavy and not too thick, but it will give you a really nice hydration. Just massage it into the skin like that. And don't forget the neck and chest. And if you are intimidated by the use of oil, or you find that oil could be too heavy, it's okay to add just a few drops into your daily moisturizer. That can make all the difference. After using active ingredients, remember to follow up with an SPF to protect your skin from the sun. My favorite is the Mecca SPF 50. I'm going to take the recommended amount, and that should cover your face, neck, chest, and ears. And remember to follow the guideline to reapply as necessary. This SPF 50 is my favorite because although it's SPF 50, there is no heavy feeling, no white cast, and it's just beautifully under makeup. Thanks for following along. That was my routine for a brightened complexion.
Thanks so much, team. Now that I have you, can I ask you some quick fire questions? You haven't seen these in advance and you don't have any time to prepare, so I want the first thing that comes into your head.
Has to be the Detox Scrub Shampoo.
Okay, I would say it's definitely the hair shine serum, because who doesn't want shiny hair? But also it's really gonna help to, add some gloss, add some glow to the hair, but it's also gonna help to tame flyaways as well. So it's definitely something that kind of everyone needs in their arsenal.
I would have to say it's the Restore and Shine hair serum. It is a lovely pre-shampoo routine that you have. You kind of lather it into your scalp, take it through the strands of the hair. Your hair is easier to manage, you get so much luster from it, and it just shines through the week.
Our Armidale customers are loving the dry body brush.
Okay, so New Zealanders love a glow and they love exfoliation, so it would definitely be the overnight glow peel, because it really helps to just get off any dead skin cells and you see results instantly, but also when you wake up the next morning, it's like you've had a facial.
Okay. I think since Goop came into our Geelong store, the one thing that's been flying off the shelf is the Detox. However, since the lip balms have come, we haven't been able to keep more than one on the shelf at a time. People are loving them. The 3 different colors that come in the pack, the great value. It feels lovely on the lips, not sticky, not oily. I would recommend it to anyone.
Everybody has to experience the Detox Scrub Shampoo. It is beautiful. It feels like a day spa. It smells amazing. Scrubs, leaves your hair feeling extra squeaky clean. Definitely a favourite.
Ooh, okay. It's definitely the Super Nutrient Face Oil, and even if you're scared of face oils, don't be. And that is because they work on every single skin type, whether you're dry, whether you're oily. It's just gonna help to balance the skin, it's gonna help to soothe it, and it's gonna help to kind of reinvigorate it as well.
I think the one product that everyone deserves to have in their life is the all-in-one moisturizer. It's made with ceramide, squalene. It's a nice, thick but buttery consistency. It's not too heavy, not too oily. It is the one product that you can take from season to season, and it'll have whatever needs you have. It is the one glove that fits all.
Thanks so much for tuning into our very first MECCAversity Masterclass. If you have any more questions about Goop or any of our other brands, you can head in store and speak to our specialists. Or you can jump onto the Mecca website and explore all of our product pages, as well as any other masterclasses. See you soon.